Hey, what's your name, bro? King. Hey, check this out. Hey, sis, how you doing? Hey, what we out here doing, we trying to teach our people, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the children of Israel according to the Bible. Get that sign and wonder one more time? We have to identify who we are, because if you don't know what your true nationality is, you can never really relate to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? If you think you African American, when you read this Bible, you're going to be like, I don't see African American. It don't relate to me. So we got to know who we are. Read that again. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 46. And they shall be upon thee.
Moses is talking to the children of Israel. He said curses going to happen to y'all if y'all break God's commandments. And he said these curses what?
They shall be upon thee for a sign.
Because the children of Israel will lose their inheritance. They will lose their nationality. So God said these curses are going to be on his children for a sign. Right? Watch one of the curses. Give me verse 68. Give me that sign. Give me that sign, Moriel, with the ship. Watch this.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The children of Israel, they left Egypt. They were walking with Moses when they were doing the Exodus, right? But God saying these signs going to be on the Israelites. He said, I'm going to bring y'all into slavery again. When we went into slavery the first time, we was a nation that was growing in Egypt, and they put us in captivity. We never went into them physically. But now God said, I'm going to bring y'all back into Egypt with ships. Egypt means slavery. He said the children of Israel, this is going to be a sign to tell you who they are. They're going to go into slavery. How? With ships. How did we get to America? And what were we doing when we got here? Can you tell me?
What we doing when we got here?
We were slaves. We was in Egypt. How did we get here? So God telling the Israelites what?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Read.
By the way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So y'all to understand, it was rebellious Negroes and Hispanics that Moses was talking to. He said, the same way I'm telling y'all, it's going to happen. He said, and you're not going to see your homeland again. Where you come from? Where you come from? What part? Where you come from? Have we ever been back to where we came from?
Oh, I got you.
Did grandma go back to where she came from? Moses said, y'all ain't gonna never see your homeland again.
Say y'all number on that paper y'all gave me.
Yeah. Read.
And
when you get off them ships in the places that you go,
you shall be sold.
what's gonna happen?
You shall be sold.
You gonna be what?
Sold.
But when we got off them ships, were we not being sold?
Bring it out.
Look at this. Look at this. Come here, Bishop. Come and look at it, Bishop. Well, I understand, but you the head of the house. You gonna be what? Sold. What they doing right here? They selling what? Who are they selling? Us. God said this is a sign to show you who the children of Israel are.
Yes, right.
They called us Negroes. This supposed to say Israelites.
That's right.
This is a byword. Give me that. Watch this. Watch what God said another curse gonna be. Watch.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
He said you will become an astonishment. It's astonishing to see black women lined up in front of this place where that man cussed them out every day, and they still want to go in there to buy some hair that came off a dead raccoon or a dead dog. That's astonishing. We sit here and we see the condition of our people, and it hurts because we know who they are. Watch this. A proverb. It say we gonna become a proverb. Niggas love chicken and watermelon. That's a wise saying, but it got some truth to it. Cause I love some chicken and watermelon. You know what I'm saying? We gonna become the proverbs. And what else? A byword. And a byword. Give me that sign. Give me that sign. This is a byword. That is not your God-given name. That's a byword. The Romans, they started calling us that. Give me Acts 13:1. It derives from another word. Have you ever, somebody ever speak Spanish to you and they say negro? What that mean? Black. It derives from a Latin word. Watch what they were calling God's prophets.
Bring it out, huh?
The book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1. Now there was in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger.
What was they calling God's prophets?
Nigger.
You see this? This is your history book. It's not a religious book. My name is Mike Judah. Michael Judah Israel.
I can get in contact with you on this paper.
You can get in contact with us. We one body, we your family. We the children of Israel.
That's right.
We're trying to bring you back to your heritage, bro. Don't go to no church on Sunday and then forget about what you learned, because they're not going to teach you this. They're not going to teach you God's commandments. See, hey, now, see, that's the problem with us, bro. Give me 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. That's what's wrong with us as a nation of people. The white man, when he put us in slavery, when he really lynched us, he put our women to rule over us. Now, as men, that woman calling you and you running. Well, she's supposed to hearken to whatever you say because God made you the head. Watch this.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
Listen to this, Bishop.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
What?
The head of the woman is the man.
God said that, Bishop. God said he created a woman from your rib. From your rib. She's supposed to be a helpmeet for you, Bishop. When you sitting over here getting edified of your true nationality, it is a wicked thing for a woman to pull you away. That is wicked, Bishop. And you running. You running because she said, bring it on over here, Bishop. You the man. Stand up and gain your manhood back. Keep God's commandments, Bishop. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Tell that woman, sit there patiently and wait for you.
That's right.
You getting edified, Bishop. We got to stand back up as men. If we don't, our women and our children going to continue to be out of order, Bishop. They're going to continue to be out of order. Come and learn this, Bishop. Tell her to be patient and wait. Come on, let's read.
The head of the woman is the man, and the head of the man is Christ.
Christ is our head, sister. You understand this? God put us here to regain order.
Right.
We the example for our people. Read that.
The book of Judith, chapter 8, verse 24. Now therefore, O brethren, let us show an example to our brethren.
We have to show examples to our brothers because the Most High done woke us up. We done learned. He teaching us. He giving us the little milk that it takes to come back to being kings and priests on this earth. These are laws and statutes that a king and a princess is supposed to abide by. When you start to implement this in your life, then you carry yourself as a princess. And then the nations will respect you as a princess because you listen to God. You do what God say. It's in their nature to humble themselves when you doing what God say.
Right.
But when you out of line, when you out of pocket, sis, they're going to continue to lock the door on you while you in the beauty shop and kick you and beat on you.
Right.
When you don't want to listen to your brothers and your husbands and your sons, who God said that we his prophets.
Right.
God said that we didn't. We was Negroes and niggas out here in the world just like everybody else was.
Right.
But we repented. We know the importance of God's commandments. This is the way to get to heaven.
Right.
Did you know that? Now, since you know this, sis, what tribe you from? All right, is your father a so-called African American? You from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
You from the same tribe Jesus came from.
That's right.
You understand? Not this Edomite. That's Caesar Borgia. So next time somebody show you that, say that's the image of the beast. That's Caesar Bo. The true image, when you read about Christ, he had hair like wool, skin looked like it was burned in a furnace, right? He has your blood in you. Read what you got? Right? He has your blood. You got his blood running through your veins. You understand, sis? Now, I'm going to tell you something about the children of Israel, what God commanded for the daughters, right? Give me Deuteronomy 20:25. There you go, Bishop. There you go, Bishop.
That's right.
There you go. This is what God requires of our women, and to come back into their repentance. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman. This is not us saying this. This is God. He said what? The woman shall not wear.
What does wear mean? He said a woman what?
Shall not wear.
What does wear mean? Put on, right? He said a woman shall not wear
that which pertaineth unto a man.
What belongs to men? What's an article of clothing that you have on that belongs to men? Pants. Did we say that? Huh? Did we say it, sis? Where we get it from? Is this the word of God? Did them niggas in the purple say it? Or did God say it? God said, right? Read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Do we listen to that? Do they listen to that in hip-hop? Do the men put on dresses? We all out of order. That's where you getting these effeminate and masculine spirits from. They changing the true nature of they changing your effeminate to masculine. By you wearing those pants. Tell me something. Where do yeast infections come from? Yeah, when it can't breathe. That's why God gave you a dress. So it can breathe. So it won't be stinking. You understand? This is the truth, sis. But because we don't keep God's commandments, our sisters suffer from that. You need to monitor that set. You understand? You need to dish because you don't listen. You understand? Diseases that when it get moist, your pants put that sweat down there. It's an open sepulcher. And you put in all kind. You gotta let it breathe, sis. Put your dress back on. Put your dress back on. It's royalty. That's how a princess supposed to be. You understand? You hear what I'm saying over here, sis? Hey, sister. Hey, sis. You hear what I'm saying? Or you hear what I'm saying? Did you hear what I was saying when you was walking up? That God has a dress code for his daughters? Huh? You listening? Do you know that you're a daughter of God? What's your nationality? You know? The children of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Have you ever heard that before? We God's chosen people. But we in the bottom of society, we getting shot down, we got drugs in our community because we don't want to listen to God. You understand? And this is one thing that our sisters don't listen to God. Read it again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertains unto a man.
What pertains to men that you have on? Pants. But God say what?
The woman should not wear.
The woman what?
Should not wear.
Shall not wear. What?
That which pertaineth unto a man.
Because if y'all two were walking that way, right? If I didn't see your long hair, I wouldn't know if you was a man or a boy. But if I saw her walking that way, I'm gonna be like, that's a woman. Because she has on a dress. You understand? When you go into the restroom, are you gonna go into the restroom with the pants on it? Why? Because it means in there. You're gonna go into the restroom and got the dress because that pertains to you. Watch this, read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
What would I look like if I put that dress on? I look like a dang on fool. God told men not to dress like women, and women don't dress like men. Because think about this. Your heavenly Father, right, looking down on you, right, and he's seeing you cross-dressing. He said that's an abomination. Why?
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
He said that's an abomination. Give me the head abomination. You know what I'm saying? How does God feel about things being abominable, sis?
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 44, verse 4. Howbeit I sent unto you all my prophets, raising up early, sending them, saying, Oh, do not this abominable thing.
God said that wearing women in pants was abomination. And he said, I'm going to send my prophets to you, and they're going to tell you, don't do this abominable thing. What?
That I hate.
God said he what?
I hate.
God hate that. He hate to see a woman that he created to be a princess dressed like a little boy. He hated. You royalty. You're supposed to be decked out in your dress, your long garments with your jewels. You're supposed to have servants carrying you around right now. But we don't want to hearken to God, so we at the bottom of society. Give me Proverbs 3:31. Watch another thing that we do, sis. And these other nations know who we are, and they capitalize off of our ignorance. Watch this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Now, what kind of hair do black people have? Naturally. We got that sign. Give me that sign with the hair. What kind of hair do black people have naturally? Black and what? Black and what? See this? What kind of hair do black people have naturally? It's like wool, woolly hair. But do they sell that kind of hair in that store? What kind of hair they selling now? Is it woolly or is it long and straight? It don't look like this, right? The people that put us in slavery, their hair look like that, right? Am I right? They hair long and straight. You understand when our sisters put that perm in their head, that stuff got poison in it? Why you think it burned? Because there's chemicals in there. You think it's healthy to put those chemicals into your system? That's why our sisters suffer from thyroid problems, cancer, tumors, because they putting that stuff on their head and it's seeking into their bloodstream and getting into their system, and it's killing them slowly. You understand that? But God say what?
Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
God said, I made you with the hair that got life into it.
Right.
Natural. Look at the trees and look at this. Does this look like the trees? Your hair is naturally, it feeds off the sun, all of this stuff. But when you put those chemicals in and you kill it, it look like that stuff on the pictures that they got out there, and they tell you that's beauty. They say that's beauty. But God said this is beauty. He created you with this. This is beauty.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.